Hey, and welcome to another snippet episode of a Candid Conversation with Adam Lopez. I'm your host, Adam, with a very special guest. We have Chris Gutierrez from Stryke Investigations.
Yeah,
Chris,
it's great to be here
always
again,
pleasure,
man.
buddy. So
Yeah,
listen, we're here, WCRC, live from Carlsbad, California. It's been at Dana Point in the past, but this is a beautiful La Costa Omni Resort. What do you think, man?
it's great. For the longest, I was just chatting with somebody, and I'm like, damn, for the prior years, I always knew it as the Dana Point
Yeah,
Conference
the Dana
because
Point Conference, yeah.
I guess that talks a lot
Yeah,
about how long it's been at Dana Point.
yes,
But they switched it up this year, and it's cool. The venue, it's nice.
yeah,
The weather's nice, and
yeah,
the drive was nice here. So
yeah.
yeah, I like it. I think they did a good choice.
So, Chris, you and I have known each other for a while. I actually had you on my show when you first got started. And I want to tell you that I admire you, your success,
I appreciate
you and
that.
your wife, Cristina, been doing great things, man. But before going to Strike, you and I have something in common that a lot of people don't know or we don't talk about. I have an orphanage home in Tijuana, right? And
Yeah,
then you also have a nonprofit
yeah,
that helps, or you have a lot of children
yeah,
with needs and whatnot, right? And I got to tell you, first and foremost, I love that about you. And two, that we're out there making a difference.
yeah,
And three, that work comes second or third
yeah.
because our family, our nonprofits, they're our priority. So tell me a little bit about the nonprofit. Let's
Yeah,
the listeners.
yeah, no, totally. It's Beyond Limits Foundation, and it's a nonprofit for children with
Yeah.
special needs and underprivileged
Yep.
families. We don't call them special needs. We call them with different capacities. And you know
Mm.
what? I find that a lot of times they're much more smarter than us, and
Yeah.
they appreciate life
Yeah.
better. So I feel like part of being blessed to be in a position is you got to turn around and you got to bless
Yeah.
others, and you do the same, and
Yeah.
that's why we align. So I appreciate
You
that,
know
man.
what I love, Chris? That there's a ton of nonprofits, and I'm not diminishing nonprofit. I think what people do is great.
Yeah,
But what I like about you and Christina, you do things different, is that not only do you have the nonprofit, but you literally have events for them, like bowling and dancing and just a prom night and a bunch of stuff like that. That is like taking it above and beyond, right?
yeah,
It's not just about fundraising or
yeah,
helping them. Like you have events for them.
yeah, yeah,
Where's the passion behind that? Where's
yeah.
the notion behind that?
It falls a lot within our core values. One of the values and one of our missions is to help them integrate back into society to
Yeah,
feel included.
yeah,
A lot of what happens times, especially at school, is they attend school and they feel isolated, they feel
yeah,
not
yeah,
included.
yeah,
And so what we do is through these activities, we
yeah,
help them gain confidence. We help them feel that, hey, I can be part of society,
yeah,
and what I have is I
yeah,
have a superpower because I have
yeah,
abilities that other people don't have,
yeah. Wow.
and so that empowers them,
Yeah.
and that it fills me up and it makes me happy to be able to help them do that.
Man, I literally, that just inspires me. So what's the name of the nonprofit again?
Beyond Limits
So
Foundation.
remember, Beyond Limits Foundation. Reach out to Chris or Christina if you guys want to support them. It's an amazing nonprofit that is really. He sends us pictures, and this is the thing. This is how humble this guy is. He doesn't post on LinkedIn. He doesn't share on social media. He sends it to like a personal group of friends. And I just admire you for that, man. That's amazing. So the foundation, check them out. Now let's talk about Stryke Investigations. Since the last time we spoke, which was 2 years ago, man, you've grown tremendously.
Yeah,
Not you as a person, as
company.
a company, man. And
Yeah,
I've heard so many success stories, Chris, that I'm just like, man, that's my guy right there, right? From our friend Josh Diggs, from other firms, and just you're killing it out there, right? So, do you still have the drive? Do you still have the passion? What
it's
are you looking in the industry? What's going on?
Yeah, no, the passion's there, and we recently went through an exercise as a company
Yeah.
to be able to find what our North Star statement is.
Uh,
What is that
yeah.
statement that describes us as
Yeah.
a company?
Yeah.
And this was like an almost like 2 hour session. We were
Wow.
going around with different words, different things that described us as a company.
Yeah.
And what we came with is obsessed with results powered by facts.
Wow.
That's what describes us as a
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
We're obsessed. Ultimately, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, we're obsessed with
Yep.
results,
Yep.
and that obsession, has integrated that care
Yeah.
about actually getting the results and actually giving a damn about like doing a good job. That's what describes us. It's being obsessed with the results, and ultimately just having those results being powered by the weight of the facts to help our clients make those those determinations on their claims. So
Do you feel that you're having an impact? Do you feel like you're making an impact in the industry?
definitely, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not something that I feel; it's something that we hear
Yeah.
from our clients.
Well
You know,
said.
and I think that for me, it's more impactful when we hear from our
Yeah.
clients because it's their words, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that we include at the bottom of our reports is the customer service and feedback
Yeah.
kind of section. And one of those sections says, "It is your perception that counts, not ours."
Yeah.
So we can have a perception that we're doing a good job. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It is your perception that counts.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. We're speaking to Chris Gutierrez from Stryke Investigations. We're live here from WCRC La Costa Omni Resort, which is amazing. If you don't see me excited, Chris, it's because I was here last week. Jeff and I were here last week at another conference. We're like, okay.
I know you guys been vacationing,
we've
man.
been vacationing.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing. But listen, hey, I want to just say, I also know that you're part of I'm calling it a one-stop shop. You're part of this group of companies that really are revolutionizing and making it better for the industry.
Yeah.
You have noted co-reporters, Modern Rain, you have New Rain Capital, Stryke Investigations, Work on Blitz. Like, there's entities, right?
Yeah.
Which it's really a good platform, Chris. So tell me, how does it feel to be part of that group and part of that family now?
Yeah. I mean, you just said it feels like a family.
Yeah.
You know, being able to feel like you have additional resources to bring value to your clients.
Yeah.
So when we get involved and we see that not only is somebody having an issues with their investigations and we're able to scale that for them, but if they're having issues within core reporting, you know, with their bill review or anything else that's going on, being able to us or myself knowing that we have other sister companies that are able to jump in and are able to assist with that, but not only just any company, like having the companies that actually like us have an obsession with getting the results and making an impact, that feels great, you know, being able to have that support system.
That's amazing. Well, if anybody wants to reach out to Chris Gutierrez, you can find him on LinkedIn, Stryke Investigations, and I'm telling you, he's as good as he come. I love this guy. I appreciate him, admire him. You and Cristina. Chris, thank you for your friendship. We also want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Bernal and Robbins Law Firm, Iowa Insurance Office of America, the WCR Conference as well, and of course, Candid Conversation with Adam Lopez.
Totally.
So we want to thank our sponsors for sponsoring this podcast, Boost. And Chris, I know you got one of these before, but all of my guests are getting this very much coveted Candid Conversation mug.
I love these, man.
As a guest. Oh, you can only get this if you're a guest on my show or if you're a good friend or family. So
you know, these go for a premium. I have one and I use it only on special occasions, and it's not, you know, talking you up or anything, but it's special, you know, because I know that they're limited edition. Not anybody can just buy them online, and you only get it if you're on the show.
If you're on the show.
Now I have a second one, and now I can actually sell it for a premium. Outside,
sell it to Josh Diggs.
Sell it to Josh Diggs. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
I appreciate
again,
you. Good luck with everything that you're doing. And you've been watching and listening to another snippet episode of A Candid Conversation with Adam Lopez. I'm your host, Adam, and thank you, Chris Gutierrez.
Thanks.
See you next time.